Good morning. I want to give you a quick walkthrough of the new Sweat mobile app. When you launch the app, you are greeted with a login screen. Go ahead and log in with the same email address that's tied to your membership. And once you've successfully gotten into the app, you're presented with this home screen. Across the top, you see Home, Info, Classes, Plans, and Store. At the very top left is your profile image. If I tap on that, you're able to see your profile name. Under your profile, there's also a My Activities tab that shows you your bookings, any orders you've placed, your active subscriptions, and your events. Under Edit Profile, please make sure that your profile name has your real name. By default, it takes the first part of your email address as your username. And if it doesn't have your first and last name in it, we don't really know who you are when you come to check in at the studio. So if you please add a name, and if you don't mind, throw a picture in there as well. That helps us recognize you when you come into the studio. Going back, there is a settings button at the top right. It lets you change the language of the app, save any credit cards you may want for easy access and store purchases, and I think most importantly, hitting the notification settings and ensuring these are toggled on for the notifications that are important to you. Backing to the main home screen, on the top right, there's a notification bell. And again, you can get to those same notification settings by hitting those three dots in the top right. And there's a chat feature that allows you to start chatting with Sweat directly in the app. Scrolling down a bit on the main homepage, you can see any classes that you are either booked or waitlisted for in the upcoming. You'll see one or two here. If you hit view all, you'll be able to see the full list of classes you've taken coming up, as well as classes that you have taken in the past. Booking history shows you the same thing. These are all the bookings that you've done with this account in the past. There's a performance tracker. This is independently controlled by you. You can set your own personal goal for how many times you want to visit Sweat. And when we are marked as a checked in for a particular session, that will update. Lastly, on the screen, you see your membership that shows you any active plans that you may have, as well as any plans that have expired or been canceled in the back end. Under the Info tab, you'll see notifications. You'll also see a scrolling list of events. Currently, we have one event coming up that has different time slots, and directly in the app, you can view the event, get more information, buy tickets, and register, so on and so forth. If you keep scrolling down on info, you'll see news and updates, the 60 workout of the day, the row workout of the day, and a frequently asked questions section that has a number of different FAQs and videos that are shot about different classes and policies in the studio. If you have any questions, take a look there and then hit us up in the chat or see us in the studio if you have any follow-on questions. Further down the page, you see the ability to message us, call us, visit the web, or see our website. The most important tab for most people here is classes. This is where you're able to book and join waitlists for any upcoming classes. You'll see this section called Upcoming Sessions. It just visually shows the next 3 classes with a nice little icon, but the same information is displayed here in the agenda view. The agenda by default lists 5 upcoming classes, but if you hit this Upcoming Classes text in the top right, you're able to see all of the upcoming classes, not just for today, but in the future. Of note, this is the only place that you're able to actually see classes that have an active waitlist and join that waitlist. To join a waitlist, I'm going to tap this waitlist button over here on the 43060, and I'll get a pop-up here saying I've been joined to the waitlist, and I'll get a notification if a spot opens up. Going back, if I scroll further down the page, I can actually see all the services that are offered. So Group has all of the different group classes. Individual has the scanner, the lab, personal training, and childcare. If I want to book any one of these in particular, I'm going to go back and I'm going to select 60. I'm able to pick a calendar or use a calendar to pick any class that's upcoming in the next 14 days. That's our current booking policy window. However, if you notice today, there are only 2 60 classes that are showing. We have many more 60 classes that are coming up. However, they are full with waitlists. So this view only shows classes where there is availability. So if I check Tuesday, I see that I don't see the 5 a.m., the 6:15, I don't see the 9:30. All of that is because they are in a waitlist status. You only see open classes in this view. If you want to see the waitlist, you have to do it on this particular tab, the agenda view. There's an upcoming update where we will have the ability to join waitlisted classes in the calendar view, but currently this is the only way to see it. Beyond the services, I can click over here on the plans tab. I can see all the different pricing plans that are offered. By default, there are 5 that I can see in that view, the card view. I can switch over here to this scrolling view that lets me see all the different classes, all the different plans we have, fit 3D scanning packages, personal training packages, so on and so forth. Lastly, I've got a store tab. This lets me filter by all products. I can toggle between all products. I can search for something. So I know I'm going to search for the protein shaker since I can see it on my screen. It's going to give me a filter. I can click on the item. I can read more about the item, and I can add it to my cart and check out if I'd like. Hopefully this quick walkthrough gave you a little bit of information that you may not have known. It shows you all the information you may need to know. And if you have any questions with the mobile app, please don't hesitate to shoot us a message or stop one of the coaches or staff in the studio and ask questions.